What's up, guys? Welcome back. So, again, like I was telling you, technical analysis is part of it. It's not all of it, okay? In fact, it's a little bit of it. You have to look at market sentiment. You have to look at how this stuff performs in certain conditions once certain conditions are met with other coins here. You know what? We are talking about Dash, but I think it would make sense to put Dash right here. Dash, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing, Dash? You doing good? Dash is doing all right here, guys, here on the channel. We are checking at Dash here. Um, yeah, I mean, I think the 100x predicament is probably pretty good. It would put Dash at about $4,200, which would only be about 300% gain from its all-time high. It would only be a 10x gain from its last all-time high. I don't think those are too far-fetched. I mean, again, we might not be accurate to an exact dollar amount for all the traders out there. But, I don't know. I like this coin. I think it's pretty cool. I think that people that are individuals maybe should look into this coin. Dash is instant, global, and easy to use. And it actually really is. That's the funniest part about it is, like, you hear a lot of coins here that, like, especially layer twos that we've heard recently that are like talking about, oh, it's gonna help Ethereum reach lower transaction rates. That's what I got to say about that. How about we reach lower transaction costs, lower transaction rates, lower transaction costs actually on the layer ones. That's kind of what we need to do. That's the whole idea of crypto, guys. Keep the monetary value on level 1 or layer 1, right? Move the other stuff, all the other stuff, data storage, anything else that cloud storage, uh, tokens. I mean, I think Bitcoin Cash did this really good too, obviously with the cash tokens thing. Move all the tokens to a layer 2, right? Those can be the layer 2s. The tokens can be layer 2. But monetary stuff maybe makes sense to be layer 1. I think that makes a lot of sense. See if they got any new stuff here. Traders, what's good? A leading service provider in the cryptocurrency trading ecosystem, work with Dash to service the needs of professional traders. These services include over-the-counter trading with tight spreads, derivatives, and custodial solutions, to name a few. For services such as lending, staking, please see the financial services page. Okay. So this is going into the world of DeFi, which we know that DeFi was a narrative last bull run. Towards the end, there was, well, I don't want to say it was the last bull run, but the last bull run was mostly NFTs. That was kind of like the whole thing, NFTs, and sort of towards the end we were hearing the word DeFi, but that was more towards the FTX collapse and finally Terra Luna. People couldn't understand why they were still talking about DeFi as the markets were absolutely crumbling. Yes, they were crumbling. But it looks like here's some things that you can use if you're like a whale. And again, this is like for people that are, looks like they're allowing you to, I would guess that they're allowing you to participate as a master node. It's kind of like an entry thing for people that are, don't really know. I don't want to say don't know about Dash, but like, this is how master nodes come to be. It's on their website here. So, see what the regulatory stuff. And this is why I like Dash, guys. We're just finding out about this, guys. We have not learned, we don't know everything here on the channel. We're kind of learning as we go, just like people here on the channel. You come here because you think you're going to get something a little bit different, which you do. But what you seem to find out here is somewhere right there, somewhere on that part of the screen, that we don't know everything. We're kind of winging it. We know a little bit. We might know more than the next person, but we don't know everything, which we're trying to wrap our heads around as much as we possibly can. which only leads us back here to the channel. So, it says Dash Core Group supplements the original Financial Crimes Enforcement Network. This is additional information with respect to notice proposing rulemaking published on December 23rd, 2020. So this looks like something we're not interested in because, of course, of course we're not. So a lot of people, I don't know how many people are out there that are supporting this project. Becoming a voting member. So masternodes vote. Part of the allocated block reward goes towards innovation, and I used to be against this, guys, but the more and more that I think about it, the more and more that I think it is relevant in the crypto world, because how else are you going to get upgrades? I mean, Bitcoin Cash has been one coin that has kind of broke the, well, I guess Bitcoin SV too. These two coins have potentially been like the only two that I can kind of think about off the top of my head here on the channel. I don't know if you guys can think of any others. And I'm sure there are others, but there hasn't been a lot of coins that have been open source that have really gotten the funding that they needed, nor have they been able to get, like, imagine if Bitcoin Cash, imagine if Bitcoin SV, imagine in a world where those two coins received $5 million a year, right, from the block reward. Let's just say hypothetically we lived in a world like that. Don't you think it would be cool if some people in those communities got some of that block reward subsidy, right? I do. I mean, I think especially with everything going on Bitcoin Cash, everything going on Bitcoin SV, there's not a lot of resources. There's not a lot of stuff to pull. So obviously, the masternodes on Dash allocate some of these resources to building out a, a lot of people say, oh, you don't need it. That's what makes Dash a scam. We shouldn't be allocating anything to devs. They should want to do it on their own because the crypto coin's so fucking cool. That'd be great if we didn't have 20,000 plus cryptos, guys. There's a lot of coins that, I mean, a lot of these devs can go to Dash, Zcash. They can go to a lot of different coins to make the coin essentially better, right? But Dash is best known as the first digital currency with a focus on ease of use, anonymity, and transaction speed. What many people do not know is that these features are implemented on the top of the network of dedicated servers known as masternodes, which, think of a masternode as a whale. Basically, that's the easiest way I think about it, which gives rise to many exciting features not available on the conventional blockchains, which is true. See, a lot of people don't know, a lot of the tokens that you guys think are coins, a lot of these meme tokens, a lot of these Pepe's, Book of Memes, a lot of these, like, things that you think of as cryptocurrencies are actually just token contracts. They're not really coins. Dash is different. It's its own blockchain. It's got its native coin, Dash coin. It's a little bit different. Now, how do you go to promote? How do you go to improve the network and the coin? It takes coins. It takes money to improve different upgrades on the network. And that's why Dash is number one. How masternodes work. Masternodes is a powerful server backed by collateral held in Dash and are designed to provide advanced services and governance on the blockchain. Dash has been associated with the concept of masternodes ever since the invention of this novel concept soon after the project started in 2014. Masternodes host full copies of the blockchain and provide a unique second layer of services to the network, facilitating advanced functions such as InstaSend, CoinJoin, and usernames on the blockchain. Masternodes must be backed by collateral not denominated in Dash, which is great because we're not backing the shit in fucking stablecoins or dollars. And in return, their operators receive regular payment for the services they provide to the network. As highly committed custodians of the project, Masternode operators are given the opportunity to vote each month on up to 10% of the block reward to fund community projects supporting the Dash ecosystem. Now, A lot of people will say that is the scammy part about Dash. That is why Dash is a shit coin. But I disagree, guys. I disagree. And I came to this realization recently because at the same time, if you don't have any allocated resources, you're left with tokens and coins and blockchains that are Bitcoin Cash, Bitcoin SV, which are the only two exceptions I can think about that have been able to carry on the project with thin to no resources. Like, imagine if those people got paid 10% of the block reward up till this time, and maybe the price of Bitcoin Cash was sitting at, I don't know, 480. Maybe Bitcoin SV was sitting at all-time lows at 19. At least some of these people would be getting paid more of, what they are entitled to, right? And it's a debatable topic. A lot of people you can debate both sides of it, and we do here on the channel. Like, we go back and forth. We say, we don't like it. It's stupid. That's why we were against the Olympia upgrade on Ethereum Classic. But at the same time, we don't want to rule things out. It's 10% of the block reward. It's not 100%. The 90% is still going towards valuable costs, electricity, mining equipment, profitability. The coin is up. It's sitting at $42. I don't know, guys. You got to make your own decision. I can't make every decision for you, but we're going to be jumping into the next category of Bitcoin Cash price predictions, Zcash price predictions, Bitcoin SV, which a lot of people have been reaching out, and we might even jump into some Neo stuff because you guys aren't listening enough. All right, catch you in the next one. Take care.